Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Fists, drinks, and bowling balls went flying through the air at a downtown Miami bowling alley as one woman was hit in the head with a bowling ball by another woman. Question: did she go too far? What do you think, fam? I'll give you a few moments to think about it. Okay, time's up. My thoughts. Let's try to put some perspective on this thing. There's not a lot of context. The police don't even know who the parties were. All they know, they got video, and they are, what they say they are, searching for the people that was involved. They ain't searching. They sitting back waiting on a tip. Anyway, fam, the woman was involved in a heated discussion. That's all it really was. It's some going back and forth. She wasn't under physical attack, but she decided to pick up the bowling ball and hit the other woman in the head with it. Now, the woman didn't see it coming. She had her back to her. It looked like she was scuffling with somebody else, and she hit her in the back of the head with the bowling ball. Now, I'm not going to post the video because posting these type of videos is tricky. Sometimes YouTube flag them, give you a strike. Sometimes the people, they file copyright claims for these type of videos. So, but if you want to check out the video, all you have to do is Google "woman gets struck in the head with a bowling ball." Bam, you'll see it. Moving on. Let me put myself in her shoes. I'm mad. It's going down. I'm really not under physical attack, but we're arguing. I'm not finna pick up a bowling ball and hit somebody in the head. These hands are sufficient. They are very effective. So I'm not gonna pick up a bowling ball. However, if I come under attack physically, if I'm physically under attack and I think my life is in danger, I will pick up I'll pick up a chainsaw, a car jack. I'll pick up a wheel, a tire, a tree trunk, anything to get my attacker off me. That's what I would do. So, but in this case, this chick was not really under attack. She just allowed her emotions to get away from her, to take control, and she overreacted. She totally overreacted, and she put herself in a position where she could be charged with attempted murder. When she hit the woman in the head with the bowling ball, the woman went down. They say she was unconscious. So she got some watching her back to do. Like, if that woman decides to press the issue, she going to jail. She's absolutely going to jail. And I've been seeing a lot of fights where people do kind of go overboard with picking up stuff and stomping people out. I've seen crowds of people just stomp a person out like, man, can't y'all tell y'all killing that dude? Can't you tell you're killing that girl? Can't you tell that your actions, what you're doing right now, can kill somebody? And all I can attribute it to, fam, is like mental illness or something. Perhaps it's something in the water. I don't know what it is, but people have really lost their minds out here. The appetite for destruction is real. The low value that we put on human life is real. It's like we don't even think about the other person we don't even look at the other person as a human. Somebody knock on the wrong door, you open the door, start shooting. Somebody pull up in your driveway, you pull out the gun, start shooting. Get into a fight, you slam somebody's head in the ground and you keep on slamming their head in the ground. At some point, reality should kick in and you should say, okay, all right, I probably done enough. They stiff. I got them. I'm gonna stop. And speaking of that, fam, I ain't gonna lie, I've been in a situation like that where I didn't have to, but he deserved it. I keep saying I had, but I guess I want to justify this. But look, fam, it is what it is. The fool violated, and I slammed his head into the concrete. It was an older dude too. I was a kid. I was 17 years old, and this dude was like 26, 27, and he was a bully in the neighborhood. So he come through trying to bully, and I had to do him in. So I smashed that head in the concrete. Smashed the child on the cold concrete. Sure did. And if I had to do it all over again, I straight up would do it. Because he was in total violation. But I'm just saying, fam, be careful out there. A lot of these situations that we find ourselves in, the trip part about it is after we do it, we look back and we go like, damn, did I really have to go that far? So really, one of the best things to do is before you engage in conflict, put yourself in different scenarios and think about how you want to come out on top. Because your actions should be consistent with the outcome that you want. So if the outcome that you want is to rot in jail, then you do things that are consistent with rotting in jail. If your outcome is consistent with effectively defending yourself and not going to jail, then you do things that are consistent with that. Pretty simple in that regard, but not so simple when you're actually in the heat of the moment. But drop a comment, fam. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.